kill it, we cat out myfile3. This is a secret. So it took the text from myfile4 and put it in myfile3. So again, in this case, since we're on the same system, all we've really done is done the copy command over the network on a local system. But moving it between different systems, you can see how this might be useful. It is one way of transferring files. We will see additional ones, but it's certainly worth knowing. So let's see. How about one more thing, and then we'll call it a day on Linux and move on. So let's see. How about cron tabs? So automating tasks. Everybody likes to automate tasks, right? Particularly if you're a pen tester and you want access to stick around forever. What if I wanted to check periodically whether there were any commands that needed to be run? Well, Linux has a way of doing this. Windows does as well. But in Linux, it uses something called cron jobs. So if we go into the etc directory with cd, we do an ls and pipe that into grep and ask for cron, it'll show us a cron. So if we look at cron tab, this is basically our list of jobs. You can add something here that has default ones like you saw them here, like daily, hourly, monthly, weekly, the things that are run on a regular basis. But we can add something as well. We can either add something to one of these. So if I did cron.daily, I could add something to be run here daily. Or if I needed to be a bit more specific, I could add something here. So it is minute, hour, day of the month, and then day of the week. So here's one that's hourly. So it says on the 17th minute of every hour of every day of the month of every day of the week. So that makes sense, right? Hourly, every 17th minute of every hour, it's going to run whatever in the hourly. Likewise here, the next one down, we have daily. So let's see, it runs on the 25th minute of the 6th hour of every day. So indeed that's daily. What if I wanted to add my own here rather than add it into one of the cron tabs? What if I wanted to make it run every minute? Maybe that would be a little bit excessive. But what if I did? And then the user, I would say root, and I want to run the command netcat -lvp1234. So every minute it's going to run netcat. Go ahead and save that, and should have to do service cron tab, service cron restart the scheduler. So then if we do, might have to wait a minute. See Apache's listening. Give it a second and that should run. A minute never seemed so long. Guess it didn't work. There we go, there it is. That really was a long minute. Okay, we must have been like in the middle of minutes or something. So there it is. So it's listening on 1, 2, 3, 4. So a really simple example there. In fact, let's get rid of it. It just keeps stepping on itself. But that might be something we want to do for persistence, maybe. But we can add things. And again, you can add them into like those cron.dailies, hourlies, monthlies, weeklies as well. Of course, we wouldn't see it happen quite so quickly. Not really appropriate for a video to have to wait for an hour. So again, if we need more ability to change the times, we can do straight in the schedule like that, like we just did. So again, it's a kind of brief introduction to Linux. I certainly encourage you to become more familiar with Linux and then hopefully you will be a grand Linux expert. Probably more so than me even, but in general, it's just certainly worth knowing for pen testing, because again, a lot of your pen testing tools are, one, going to be built into Kali Linux, and many of them may not even have a Windows or Mac version for you to use, so if you aren't familiar with this platform, you won't be able to get the most out of your pen testing arsenal.